Roll out the red carpet and get out your acceptance speech because we have your Backstage Pass to Hollywood. Backstage Pass starts now.
In 5,
4,
3,
2.
are you ready?
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Backstage Pass, where we give you the scoop on all things entertainment. I'm Eric Valenti.
And I'm Hannah Belkowski. Flowers are blooming, bees are buzzing, and our allergies are out of control. This is a spring-themed Backstage Pass. First up, we're springing into some celebrity news. Romance is in the pollen-polluted air yet again. Millie Bobby Brown just got engaged to her now fiancé, Jake Bon Jovi. They announced their news just yesterday and have been in a relationship for 3 years. Imagine having Jon Bon Jovi as your father-in-law. Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny are dating. The two were spotted at clubs together, leaving restaurants together, and horseback riding together. What's more romantic than that?
The other Jenner sister, Kylie, has dating on her mind as well. There are rumors on the internet that Kylie Jenner is dating Timothée Chalamet. There's no confirmation from either party, but this all got started from a celebrity gossip Instagram account, Dumoy, that claims they have multiple sources that the pair are dating, but it's all rumor right now. And we have a bit more Kardashian news, because you can never get enough. Kim Kardashian is expected to star in season 12 of American Horror Story. She will be joining AHS veteran Emma Roberts this season, which drops this coming August.
After a 6-year relationship, Taylor Swift and Joe Alwyn have called it quits. This was her longest relationship, which means this breakup is probably going to be the most painful. An insider source says that the reason for the breakup was just that it ran its course. As this is all happening, while Taylor's on her Eras tour, she broke down while singing Champagne Problems during a performance. Breakups suck, but the good news is we could get some bangers from Taylor after this breakup.
And just like a boomerang, JoJo Siwa is back in some celeb news. There are 2 things we need to mention about Miss Siwa. The first is that Siwa's pregnancy craze was just a joke. For a while, she was teasing a fake baby by posting pictures of her kissing a guy, pics of baby clothes and diapers, but the pregnancy was debunked by JoJo herself. The second bit of news comes from Siwa teasing a new love on TikTok. She posted a video compilation of happy moments from her life, including a picture of her holding hands with a mystery girl. And in the description of the video, she captioned, "Happy feelings are meant to be shared." Oh, JoJo, what are we gonna do with you? If you want your romance now and don't want to wait for Siwa, may I suggest the new short film released by Charlie Puth and Sabrina Carpenter. It's titled "That's Not How This Works" and shares the title of Puth's new song. The film is about a guy reminiscing about special moments he spent with a past lover. The video is similar to Taylor Swift's All Too Well music video film. I highly recommend giving the song and video a chance.
Rumor has it that One Direction is having a reunion. While this is a fan theory, there's some good evidence. To begin, James Corden is leaving his hosting gig from The Late Late Show at the end of April, and fans are speculating that he will reunite the band on his final show. Why? Well, I mean, how great of a finale would that be? And also, Corden posted a pic of the boy band on his Insta story. Anyways, some of the evidence also includes Louis canceled his Asia tour, Harry won't resume his Love on tour until May, Zayn has been active on social media again after a long hiatus, and the band's website was just updated for the first time in years. Coincidence? The internet thinks not. The launch of Nita Mukesh Ambani Cultural Center in India made a splash online. The launch was attended by many Hollywood and Bollywood actors, and the fashion choices did not disappoint. Tom Holland and Zendaya arrived together. Tom was just wearing a suit, so whatever, but Zendaya looked beautiful in a sari-inspired midnight blue design with gold stars embroidered on the gown.
Another couple we got to see was Nick Jonas and Priyanka Chopra Jonas. Chopra wore a light brown glittery dress with a cape, while her husband wore a simple black suit that helped draw more attention to Priyanka's striking gown.
Gigi Hadid also looked stunning in a gorgeous golden sari designed by the power duo of Indian fashion, Abu Jani and Sandeep Khosla. The integration of the Indian culture was so beautiful.
Penelope Cruz wore a pink dress with a cut in it to show her legs and a frilled collar that went into a cape. She wore her hair in a ponytail and accompanied the look with golden earrings and a ring. Though Penelope rocked that pink dress, there's no one who wears pink better than Barbie. The Barbie movie is set for release on July 21st, and their PR team is putting in the work by starting a trend on social media. You may have seen the posts that feature a sparkly star with the caption, "This Barbie/Ken is fill in the blank." People have been making Barbie stars of their own, describing themselves in one sentence. This trend was started to promote the new Barbie movie trailer that has recently dropped.
You know, there's a lot more to spring than just weird weather and spring cleaning. It's the time to start fresh. Maybe you can clean out your playlists and add some new songs. Segment producer Lucas Alvin has some suggestions that you probably never heard of before. Take it away.
Spring is a time of new life and change. So today, in honor of all that metaphorical stuff, I'll be talking about some lesser-known musical artists to check out. Let's bloom right into it. Starting first with Al Stewart. This Scottish folk rock musician began recording in the 1960s and is still active today. Stewart's artistic approach is to keep his music fresh by singing songs that are original and are on topics that no one else is really singing about, which more times than not involve history or different cultures. Whenever I listen to his songs, I get this strange sense of nostalgia that can be difficult to explain. They have this bizarre effect that makes them both exciting yet also relaxing. It almost feels like you're living inside an old movie. My favorite songs by him are On the Border, Merlin's Time, and The Year of the Cat. Next, we have Swedish musician Yohio. When it comes to borders and limitations, it's clear that he could care less. Sing in Swedish, English, Russian, heck, he's fluent in Japanese too. On top of that, he's been internationally known for a decade and is only 27. The way he mixes pop, polka, and symphonic rock is what always brings me back to him. Although, I'll admit, his princely charms may play a part in that too. Anyway, some of my favorite songs from him are Daydreams, Opera No. 2, and Oh My Polka Dot Politics. Last but not least, we have Japanese metal band Duran Gray, because it really wouldn't be a segment by me if I didn't mention an awesome Japanese man. I mean, come on. Initially starting as a trendy-looking visual rock band in 1997, they have since tried to be innovative by regularly reinventing themselves. Many know the band because of their terrifying visuals and their passionate vocals from vocalist Kyo. However, I've always enjoyed how every song by them has a meaning and is written like a poem. While they have so many songs that I love, I would recommend starting off with Jealous, Ain't Afraid to Die, and The Final. I hope something from this blossomed an interest in you and that you will check them out for yourselves on Spotify. Now, let's bring you back to the studio with Eric and Hannah.
I'm definitely going to give those artists a listen, Lucas. But there is a lot of TV news that we need to catch you up on. Hollywood has some amazing duos from The Rock and Emily Blunt to Emma Stone and Jennifer Lawrence. But the Disney Plus show The Mandalorian gave us the duo that we didn't know we needed, Lizzo and Jack Black. In the most recent episode of Season 3, we were introduced to their characters, a noble couple from a planet called Plazir 15. They looked great in the show and in the behind-the-scenes TikToks they shared on the app.
If you have a Netflix subscription, there is a new highly rated show called Beef, starring Steven Yeun and Ali Wong. The American comedy show follows two people from two very different worlds who get into a car accident because of road rage, and it begins to consume every aspect of their lives.
So this may be good or bad news for Harry Potter fans. HBO Max is rumored to reboot the series, this time as a TV show. This means that they will be recasting the iconic trio of Harry, Hermione, and Ron. While nothing is set in stone, or Sorcerer's Stone, should I say, the series is going to get the green light any day now. I don't know how to feel, but let's not freak out until it's for certain.
And if you have a Hulu subscription like me, I have 2 show recommendations. The first is a new show based on a book with the same name, Tiny Beautiful Things, which stars Katherine Hahn. It's about a woman named Claire and follows her story in the present day and when she was a teenager. The 49-year-old version of Claire is trying to get back into her household with her husband as their marriage has gone south. This forces Claire to recall times when she was a teen. The other show is Dave, which is now in its 3rd season, so you've got some catching up to do. Dave Bird, also known as Little Dicky, plays the lead character in the series. In the show, Dave is a rapper who is on tour and is looking for love. If you like road trip shows and rom-coms, this show is perfect for you.
The past season of The Bachelor was really weird. To be honest, Zach was the most boring man they could have chosen as The Bachelor. There was also no real drama. The women had some crazy friendship bond, and even the final 2 women are still friends after the last rose was given out. While Gabby Elnicki was a fan fave, the last rose went to Katie Bigger. Zach and Katie are cute and all, but he's just not it. The Star Wars franchise has been going crazy with new shows like The Mandalorian and Andor, but there's another one coming out very soon. A spin-off series of The Mandalorian called Ahsoka. This will be focused on the character Ahsoka Tano, who will be investigating a threat to the galaxy. The series will be available on Disney Plus this August.
Do you remember the animated show Clone High? It was a hilarious show about clones of famous historical figures like Abe Lincoln and JFK, all being sent to present-day high school. After over 20 years, the show is finally getting a 2nd season, available on HBO Max. There appears to be some original characters and some new clones added to the crew as well. While we're getting so many cool new TV shows, all good things must come to an end, even if the end seems abrupt. The Showtime talk show Z-Way, hosted by Z-Way Famudo, has been canceled. The show had 2 seasons, and the host would bring various famous celebs like Drew Barrymore and Wayne Brady, and would discuss just about everything under the sun, no matter how controversial or uncomfortable the topics may be. Fans appreciated the tough questions and honest responses. The off-the-guard cancellation is believed to be due to recent changes at the premium cable network.
We talked about some shows from Hulu, HBO Max, Disney Plus, but I think it's time to talk about the shows on LaSalle TV. The best shows ever, might I add. Backstage Asks is all things LTV with some trivia. Check it out. We are back with another Backstage Asks, and usually we do some movie, show, music trivia, but I think it's only fair that we give LaSalle TV some recognition. We're going to quiz students on campus all about LaSalle TV. Okay, what is your name?
My name is Frankie Spinosi, and I am back from my 3-month-long hiatus.
Greg Shannon.
Alyssa Vogel.
I'm Joe James.
It's Patrick O'Hara.
My name's Austin.
My name is Mariana.
My name is Nick.
Caitlin Ramos.
Lucas Alvin, presumably.
Oh.
Presumably.
Oh. How many shows on LaSalle TV are currently produced by students?
3?
Yeah, I'm gonna go on a wild guess and say 5.
5.
5.
5.
I want to say that there's 6.
So that's about 6?
So that's 6.
6.
Yeah.
What was LaSalle TV originally called?
LaSalle 76? I don't know.
Oh, you're so close.
I am.
86, 77.
LaSalle 3. LaSalle Television.
LaSalle Broadcast Network.
LaSalle 56.
LaSalle 56?
Yeah. Wow.
Channel 56.
56 something.
Pretty sure it was a number, correct?
Yes, LaSalle blank.
Is it 56?
It was 56.
It was 56?
56. What season of Backstage Pass is this?
So I feel like this is the first season, but it could be the 3rd.
20.
24.
24?
Yes.
24?
24.
24.
Easy. 24.
Easy.
23, 24.
Yeah, 24. Look at that memory.
24, I think.
Yeah, that is such a wild guess, which is actually correct. So crazy.
What is our game show called?
Oh, toughie.
Q&A.
Oh, Q&A.
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 Q&A?
It is Q&A.
It is Q&A.
It is Q&A.
Q&A. As a former host, I would hope I know that.
True or false? The sports show on LaSalle TV that talks all things LaSalle sports is called Sportsline.
True.
False.
True.
Correct.
That is true.
True.
That is very true.
That would be correct.
True.
Yeah.
And then the other one is Sports Talk.
Bonus points for Frankie because she's so smart.
What do you think is the best LTV show?
Backstage Pass, duh.
Obviously, Backstage Pass. Go watch it.
Yep. Q&A.
Yeah, I like Q&A. Q&A was fun. I love Q&A.
Incorrect, it's Backstage Pass.
Backstage Pass.
Yes!
Well, there's a little bit of bias there. Me personally, I think it's Q&A. I know according to Hannah's little poll, who's at the bottom. According to Hannah, it's not Q&A, but you know, there's bias for Hannah as well.
This one?
Correct answer. Obviously, Backstage Pass.
That's obvious, that is facts.
It really has to be Backstage Pass.
Has to be. There's no argument there.
Let's get all of this.
Backstage Pass, everybody stream, and Philly Gives Back. Tune into both.
You know, if we're going by unbiased stats, who's had really entertaining hosts? I mean, Matt Pizarro, Jack Rohr, Greg Shannon.
We had
Martin
Jonathan,
Reinhauer.
Jerry.
You had Jonathan. I'll give it to Jerry, but it kind of stops there. But you know,
Cut the cameras. Cut the cameras.
I'm your #1 fan. Backstage LaSalle. Backstage Pass. I said the wrong name.
It is always fun to get the LaSalle campus involved and answering some trivia questions, especially this week with the LaSalle TV trivia. What did you think, Hannah?
I mean, everyone who said Backstage Pass is the best show is completely correct. So I think everyone did a really good job. These are some tough questions, though.
Yeah, I think they held their own. We are going to send it back to the studio right now. One of the best ways to get sprung into spring is by watching some awesome LaSalle TV content. I'm glad we quizzed the campus about what we do here in the studio. For those who need some new movie recommendations, might I recommend the Super Mario Bros. Movie, which just set box office record as the highest grossing video game movie. Fans are loving the film and are especially loving Jack Black, the voice of Bowser. Not only are people loving Bowser's ballad entitled Peaches, people also love that Jack Black wore a black suit with Bowser-like spikes on it to the film's premiere, and for also wearing a Bowser onesie on Kelly Clarkson's talk show, where he was promoting the movie. And shout out to Peach's voice actress Anya Taylor-Joy for wearing a pink biker suit to the premiere, inspired by Peach's outfit in the movie.
This July, get ready for the ride of your life. 4 Asian American friends experience an incredible and chaotic trip while traveling through Asia in search of one of their birth mothers. The film is called Joyride and looks absolutely hilarious. You can check out the trailer on YouTube and catch it in theaters July 7th.
Lovers of Wes Anderson, prepare yourself for the director's new film, Asteroid City. The film stars Tom Hanks and Margot Robbie and follows disruptive events that unfold during a convention in an American desert town in 1955. And if you don't like the colorful directing style of Wes Anderson, maybe you prefer something a bit darker. If so, you should get excited for Ari Aster's new A24 film, Beau is Afraid, a horror comedy movie starring Joaquin Phoenix. He plays a paranoid man who is venturing to his hometown for his mother's funeral. On his journey, he must conquer his greatest fears.
People have been down about Hollywood's latest rom-coms. They just don't make them like they used to. That is, until now. Florence Pugh and Andrew Garfield are co-starring in an upcoming romance film called We Live in Time. The plot is being kept under wraps, but we do know that it will be moving and funny. And I mean, with this duo, we can expect nothing but the best.
If you don't want to live in time and want to live in space, then get hyped for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Your favorite space crew journeys on a mission for Rocket Raccoon, but this operation may lead the group to split up. To the lovers of Chris Pratt, the film is set to hit theaters May 5th.
Everyone's favorite ogre is getting another movie. You heard correctly, Shrek 5 is in the works. We don't have much info on the animated masterpiece just yet, but take my word for it, it'll be good. DreamWorks has some other films in development too, like Sing 3, another Trolls movie, which will be out in November, and a Kung Fu Panda 4.
Man, I love Shrek. Anyways, if you need more spring tunes to add to your playlist, segment producer Kayla McCrae has made a list of songs that remind her of spring. Take it away, Kayla.
Hey everyone, it's Kayla McCrae again. Spring is finally here, and I could not be happier for the warm weather and sunshine. With every season comes a new playlist. Today I'm going to share with you some songs that I listen to that remind me of spring. First up is the song Sunny Day by Biba Doobie. I listen to this artist all year round, but I've been listening to this song whenever it's sunny out. It's a low-key but cheery song about reconnecting with friends after the rainy weather period. The instrumental will put you in a nice mood while walking across campus. At least it has for me. My favorite parts about it are the sweet acoustic guitars and B's harmonizing vocals. It all comes together to make a soft, charming jam fit for any sunny spring day. Next song is FNT, an acronym for Fascinating New Thing by Semisonic. I actually heard this song in 2 movies, The Long Kiss Goodnight and 10 Things I Hate About You. Most people may know this song from 10 Things, however. It was playing during the paintball scene between Julia Stiles and Heath Ledger. This song is a little more on the rock side, but it still feels lighthearted and fun without being cheesy. It's a sweet and wholesome love song that totally gives spring date vibes, especially after watching 10 Things. Next song, Grumpy Old Man by Remy Wolf. Yes, the title is odd, but it has its reasons for being named that way. The song is actually about Remy's self-hatred and how she feels that she's a pain to be around, all put into, in Remy Wolf's words, a beautiful little danceable package. She's right about that. The instrumental is so catchy and feel-good that you forget about some of the lyrics you're hearing. Every time I hear it, it makes me want to get up and dance and goof around in the middle of a field with some good friends while wearing cowboy hats. Oddly specific, I know, but once you hear the song, you'll totally get what I'm saying. That's all I've got for now. There's so many other songs that remind me of warm weather, but it would literally take me all day to pick them. So I've got to leave it here. I'll see you guys next time.
If it didn't feel like spring before, it does now, thanks to Kayla. Now, for our Disney-loving viewers, we've got some content we think you'll be interested in. First is the latest trailer for the new Disney movie Elemental. The movie is about a city where fire, water, land, and air creatures live together in a city. While it may seem like these people are complete opposites, they come to discover they have lots in common.
Like every Pixar movie, Elemental will have a Pixar short before the film, and this one is gonna bring on the waterworks. Based on the movie Up, this Pixar short is called Carl Goes on a Date. Get your tissues out, people. To bring even more tears to your eyes, the voice actor for Carl, Ed Asner, passed away a couple of years ago, but he was able to record the dialogue shortly before he passed.
Ready your passion for exploration because Indiana Jones 5: The Dial of Destiny is set for release on June 30th. Harrison Ford plays his iconic character and has his sights set on a new treasure. Set your dials to destiny.
Disney is going ham with these live-action films. They just keep coming. In May, we will be able to see the live-action adaptation of The Little Mermaid, which has sparked a lot of controversy due to casting. But the controversy continues as it was announced that lyrics from the film's iconic songs, Kiss the Girl and Poor Unfortunate Souls, have been changed to promote feminism and consent. Some people are upset and others are just like, whatever.
We're getting a whole bunch of live-action Disney film remakes like the new movie Peter Pan and Wendy. This is a retelling of the classic story of Peter Pan in the wonderfully magical Neverland.
The 2016 animated film Moana is getting a live-action remake, and the best part, the original cast will be portraying their characters. The Rock will play Maui and Olihi Cravalho will be Moana. The Rock posted a really sweet announcement on his Instagram, and I highly recommend checking it out. It's early on in development, but definitely something to look forward to.
If you need another story about an island paradise, Disney is giving us a live-action remake of the 2002 film Lilo and Stitch. They recently casted their Lilo, who will be played by Maya Kealoha. The film will be available to stream on Disney+.
Anyone who knows me knows that The Aristocats is one of my favorite Disney movies, and I'm excited because there is word on the street of a live-action/CGI reboot. And while I'm excited, I'm also terrified. However, Questlove is going to be directing it, so that gives me hope. We don't know much about the film, but we can assume it will be released sometime in early 2025.
You know a group who loves cats is gamers. And I've got a piece of cool video game news. Super Bomberman R2 has officially gotten a release date for September 13th and a physical release date on September 12th. The game will have a classic battle mode, a Grand Prix mode, and Battle 64, where up to 64 players can compete at the same time.
Gamers get a bad rep for being obsessed with their video games, but hey, we all have our own obsessions, and that brings us to the best part of our show, our new obsessions. I have been obsessing over the Prime Video show, Daisy Jones and the Six. The show is based on Taylor Jenkins Reid's best-selling novel, which was loosely inspired by Fleetwood Mac. It's all about an upcoming band in the 70s and has some really good music, drama, and Sam Claflin, one of my celeb crushes. He is amazing in the show, so is everyone else, but I'm giving him a shout out just because, have you seen the man?
You didn't think I'd let the freshmen handle all the music talk this episode, did you? My obsession comes from the artist Emily King and her new song, False Start. The artist also released new songs like Metal and This Year, but I personally didn't enjoy those as much as I liked False Start. This song just had more of a gentle rhythm to it and lyrics that cut to the core. Her voice also ties the whole song together perfectly. I highly recommend listening to this when you need to chill out.
There's been so many good shows coming out recently.
Yeah, we have plenty of stuff to like watch to like fill our time. I think it's perfect.
And there's also a lot of Disney movies coming out, like the Aristocats one. I got so excited.
She is the biggest Aristocats fan ever. That was like the best piece of news. Like I bet Skipper is even happy, her cat at home.
I have a kitten named Skipper, and he's excited. I was debating and naming him Toulouse, which is one of the cats from. Yeah,
I remember that.
It was a whole thing. I was like, Eric, do you like this? And he was like, no, I don't.
I'm more excited for the Lilo and Stitch one. Like even when I was, I'm just so hyped for that because I remember like we had that at home on DVD and like I would rewatch that all the time. So
weren't there some like, wasn't like on Disney Channel there was some Lilo and Stitch like show?
There was a show. I watched that show religiously. I loved Lilo. I'm a Lilo and Stitch expert. Like so. I'm so excited. I don't even have the words.
I don't know. I mean, I think I'm more excited for Moana just because I'm excited to see them reprise their roles.
Yeah, I'm excited for that too. I mean, like I wasn't on like, I remember it was like Frozen and then Moana, and like I was still on that like Frozen ride. Like I was like, I got into it late, so like Moana like missed its mark for me. But I watched it. It's a really good movie.
I've seen it like
Disney
1,000
stuff
times.
is always like up there. Like for animated movies, I mean, like Disney is always up there. So
you know, their live action movies are okay. I think people give them, you know, like
it gets a bad rap. The Lion King one, I remember like got a lot of bad rap for like when it came out. I think so.
You know which one was good? I liked Beauty and the Beast. I thought that was really good.
The Beauty with Emma Watson.
Yeah,
that was really good.
That was really good.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there's a lot of work that goes into them that people don't really think about, and they're just like quick to criticize.
CGI,
Me too. I criticize.
Working with like the, so do I. They look weird when
they
first
do
come
look
out.
A little
You're
weird.
like, what is?
Like in the new Little Mermaid, like Sebastian the Crab.
Yeah,
Weird. A little weird.
I can't believe it's the end of our show. I wonder what our viewers thought about our stories, thoughts, and opinions about all the content we covered. I wish there was a place they could connect with us.
Luckily, you can through social media. Get your phone out and follow us on these various platforms seen on your screen. Drop us a follow, leave a comment, and let us know if you have any suggestions. Time to go frolic in a field in honor of spring. I'm Hannah Balkowski.
And I'm Eric Valenti. We'll see you next time on Backstage Pass.